Hello friends and welcome to yet another captivating video of Wisdom Zone, and this is Shubro, and I'm quite sure you have already guessed it. Today I have the 11th session of practice spoken English, and this video is for English speaking practice so that you can become more fluent and proficient in your overall communication. And today I am going to give you 15 important phrases, and all these phrases are extremely important for sentence construction, and you can use these phrases to construct some important sentences and communicate confidently and fluently. So it is my earnest request to all the viewers, please watch this video carefully, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Friends, welcome back to the 11th session of practice spoken English, and this video is for English speaking practice. And today, as I have already promised, I'm going to give you 15 important phrases for your everyday English conversation, and you can incorporate these phrases to improve your sentence construction and sound dynamic and confident in your overall communication. So before I move forward, let me quickly remind all the viewers that I have provided the links of the previous 10 videos on practice spoken English in the description. So if you haven't checked some of the videos, please go through the videos and you will get a lot of informative content from there. So without wasting any more time, let us get started with today's discussion. So friends, as I have mentioned, I am going to discuss 15 extremely important English phrases for your English conversation, and you can incorporate them in your writing also. So before I move ahead, let me quickly give you a brief idea about a phrase. So as you see on your screen, what is a phrase? A phrase is a small group of words standing together with a single grammatical function. So we see a small group of words standing together having a single grammatical function. It is called a phrase, and we need phrases to construct some better sentences and accurate sentences, and to especially it is imperative for spoken English so that you can speak confidently and fluently. We have to know the use of phrases. So as you see friends, there are two examples on your screen. The first is be sure. Be sure means when you are emphasizing on the fact that someone should be sure about something. Okay, so that time you can use this wonderful phrase, be sure. Be sure that no one is listening. That means, so if you want to emphasize, then we use this phrase, be sure. Is extremely useful for spoken English. And the second one is on a diet. On a diet means when you take less food, or you follow a particular diet and take only healthy food or particular kind of food to improve your health or to lose weight, that is called on a diet. So you can say that nowadays I am on a diet, so that's why I don't like to have junk food. So like this way you can use this wonderful phrase, on a diet. So without further ado, let us get started with today's 15 important phrases. So as you see friends, the first one which you see on your screen is by chance.
By chance means something that happens luckily or maybe accidentally. It happens suddenly without any plan is called by chance.
So let me show you how to use it. I saw Smith by chance. That means accidentally also you can say. I saw him. It's just by a chance, by sheer luck. So up next we will see the second one which you see on your screen, that is be quiet. Be quiet is used to ask someone to be quiet. That means you are insisting someone to be silent. That time you can use this extremely useful phrase, be quiet. So let me show you how to use it. The teacher asks the students to be quiet. That means teacher emphasize on the fact the students should be silent and they should remain quiet. So that's why this expression or this phrase is used, be quiet. So up next we will see the third useful phrase for today, as you see on your screen, that is leave it. Leave it means not to take further action or comment on something. When you're insisting someone not to take further action or to comment on something, that time you can use this phrase, leave it. So let me show you how to use it. As you see on your screen, the example is given, leave it, I don't want your product, said the angry customer. So here the customer asks maybe the salesperson to leave it because the customer was very much agitated and the customer was not willing to take the product. That's why the person used this phrase, leave it, I don't want your product. That means I don't want to buy your product. Just don't take any further action or any trouble to sell me the product. So I'm quite sure it's crystal clear how to use this beautiful phrase. So up next we will see the fourth one for everyday English conversation, that is no doubt. No doubt means it is used to emphasize something is true and likely to happen. That means something may happen and is likely to happen. So that time we can use this no doubt. So no doubt Ben will win the first prize after his spectacular dance performance. That means there is no doubt in that. It's more or less sure that Ben will win the first prize because of his spectacular performance. That's why this phrase is used, no doubt.
And the fifth one for today is on time. It is an extremely useful phrase and it's also a time phrase. So, on time means to do something timely and in a very punctual manner. That means you are maintaining time and you are not late. That is called on time. So, let's see one example using it. Please come on time so that we don't have to wait. Crystal clear how to use this amazing phrase.
Next, we are going to concentrate on the sixth one. The sixth one is for sure. For sure is also extremely useful and it is used in our everyday conversation. It can be used smartly. For sure means definitely, and we are emphasizing surely. So that time you can say for sure. So let me show you how to use it. I really don't know for sure when he resigned. That means I cannot definitely tell when the person resigned. Surely I cannot say when he resigned. So we can put it like this way when you want to emphasize that surely you don't know something or surely you know something, that time you can use this for sure. So I really don't know for sure. So up next we will focus on the seventh one, that's on your screen, that is by the way. It's a very expressive one and it's used when you want to introduce a new subject for information. That time you start with this phrase by the way and then follow it up with the information or the sentence. Okay, so let me show you how to use it. By the way, I am John, your new English teacher. So just by using by the way, one can introduce and connect and say the next sentence and introduce a new subject or topic or information. So it's very important and it makes your conversation interactive. Up next, we are going to focus on the eighth one, which you see on your screen, that is for a while. For a while means for a short time. So let's see how to use this wonderful phrase. Could you keep quiet for a while? So that means here the person is asking someone to be quiet, to be silent for a while. So that time you use this for a while. That means for a moment, for a short time, someone is asking someone to do something. That time we use this. Please be quiet for a while. So we can say like this way. It's a very useful phrase. Just remember this. Up next we will see the ninth one, that is by mistake. By mistake is also a very useful one. It means something done accidentally, not intentionally. So let me show you how to use this beautiful phrase. I'm sorry, I called you by mistake. That means accidentally I maybe called up a wrong number. So I'm quite sure it's clear how to use this wonderful phrase. So up next we will see the 10th one you see on your screen, that is who knows. It is used to mean that no one knows. No one knows about something. Okay, so when you want to emphasize on the fact, then we can use this in a very interactive manner and say who knows what's going to happen. So as you see the example, who knows whether he is telling the truth or not. That means no one knows whether he's telling the truth or not. So it's a very useful one, make you sound more interactive. So try to incorporate this important phrase in your conversation. Up next we are going to see the 11th one, that is who cares. It is like the previous one. It means no one cares. This one means no one cares. That means no one cares about something. So as you see the example, who cares what he thinks? We will do what we want. It's a very, I would say, that rude way to say, but yeah, who cares is slightly rude also when you use. So use that as per the situation. Don't use it in formal conversation because it sounds slightly arrogant and impolite. So I'm quite sure it's clear. So let's turn our attention towards the 12th one, which you see on the screen. That is can't say. Can't say means someone doesn't know something. That means you cannot say something because you don't have any such information. So let's see how to use it. He left in the morning. Can't say when he will come back. That means there is no information. That's why this phrase is used. Can't say when he will be back. So up next we are going to turn our attention towards the 13th one, that is by far. By far is a very useful one. It means by a great amount. So let's see how to use it. Smith's performance was by far the best in the class. That means it was way better. Okay, way better than the others. In a great extent, it was better. Perhaps it was way ahead of others. That's why this phrase is used by far the best. That means best by a great margin. So up next we will focus on the 14th one, that is at present. At present means a situation that exists now. What is happening now? We can use this phrase to mean that. At present we are safe. Obviously you can say that at present we are safe because I think we are not vulnerable, and especially the pandemic is more or less over, isn't that? So up next we are going to focus on the last one and the 15th phrase for today, that is no way. That means not at all or under no condition or no situation. That time we use this wonderful phrase no way, not at all or under no circumstances or no conditions. Okay, so let's see how to use it. Are you going to invite him to your birthday? No way. That means you want to emphasize that under no circumstances, no conditions. Okay, not at all. So today I have discussed 15 extremely important phrases for your everyday English conversation, as well as these phrases are extremely important for English writing also. And obviously if you use these phrases, you will find that it becomes a lot easier to communicate smartly and confidently. So I'm quite sure you also like this video like my other videos. So again, it is my request to all the viewers who haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait and immediately subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification of this type of informative stuff. So stay tuned for further informative videos, friends, and do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Wisdom Zone.